Hello, welcome to class. Today we're going to do a ladder flow, which basically means we're going to go through a series of poses. The first time we do the pose, we're going to hold it for 3 breaths, then we flow through, and then the next round you flow through that next pose and go on to the next one and hold it. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. We will get started and you'll see. So just on your mat today, starting on hands and knees, hips over top of the knees, hands pushing away from the floor, core engaged, belly towards spine. And we're just going to do some cat-cows, but tuck your toes under. So on the inhale, arch your back, sink down, and exhale, push, 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 and just lift the knees off the floor. Big compression here. Try again. Inhale, tilt your sit bones back, kiss your back of your head to your sit bones. Exhale, push, engage the core, push away. Knees compressing off the floor. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, push, compress, knees off the floor. A couple more times like that at your own pace. Now on your next inhale, I want you to sit back into an active child's pose and then come forward with that cat pose, and compress, compress, compress with that movement back and forth. So inhale back, exhale forward, and compress right at the end. Push your knees off the floor. Good. Inhale back, exhale forward, and compress. One more time. Inhale, active child's pose. Forward. And on that next one, coming back, clap to downward facing dog. Just move around in your downward dog. Now, bring your toes together and stay in your downward dog here with your toes together. Push the floor away, wrap the triceps in towards each other, lift the arm bones out of their sockets so they're not sinking, knit the rib cage in, pubic bone towards sternum. We're going to do some sun salutations. So inhale, look forward, up on your toes, bend your knees, step, hop, jump, float forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, reach up, hips forward. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, step, hop, or jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, look forward. Bend your knees, step, hop, float forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step, hop, jump back. Come back to downward facing dog. One more. Inhale, look forward, up onto your toes. Jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, sweep up, hips forward. Exhale, come down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, so we're gonna get started with the ladder flow. Now, hopefully we're a bit warm. So, inhale, right leg up. Up onto your toes. Curl in, exhale. Step to warrior two. So, left foot swivels back. Keep that left leg sort of a little bit of a bend. And swoop your arms up. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Feel the activation through the feet. And swoop your, cartwheel your arms down, vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Other side, left leg reaches up, inhale. Lift up onto your right toes, curl forward, warrior two. Swivel that back foot parallel with the mat. Swoop your arms up, bend into that front leg. Keep that back leg a little bit bent just to keep the activation. Stay here for a few breaths. Try and sit a bit lower. Maintain that focus. And cartwheel your arms down. Clean the slate, vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, right foot comes up, inhale. Exhale, curl into warrior two. We're gonna flow through it now. So one breath here. Now sort of heel toe your feet in, lean forward, put all your weight into that right foot, come up to half moon pose. Stay here for a few breaths. Really pull up out of that right hip so you're not sinking. Keep all of your limbs really engaged. Now sweep that left arm down, step that left leg back, high plank, chaturanga, clean the slate. Other side, left leg comes up. Tiger curl in, exhale, step forward. Warrior two, just here for one breath. Heel toe that right foot in a bit. Lean forward with your left hand. Push into that left foot. Come up to half moon pose on the left. Really pull up out of that left hip. Shooting energy through all limbs. Right hand comes down, step back. High plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, here we go. Right leg lifts up, inhale. Tiger curl in. Step your foot forward. Warrior two. One breath. Lean forward, shuffle that foot forward. Half moon pose, one breath. Now bring that left hand down. We're doing a forward fold standing split. So just have those right hands down. Square your hips so your leg might not go as high as you want. So you should be able to see your left pinky toe when you flex it down. It should be pointing downwards. Staying here for 3 breaths. You can grab your calf if you want. Good, now put that right hand down if it was there. Step back into a plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Good, other side. Inhale, reach that left leg up. Curl that left leg into your nose. Step forward. Warrior two for one breath. Lean forward, look forward. Those toes can shuffle in. Half moon pose, one breath. Now you know what we're doing on this side. Bring that right hand down. Half split on the other side. Square those hips. You should see your pinky toe pointing down. And then just that's your happy spot, wherever it is. You can grab your calf with one or both hands, whatever works for you. I'm going to stay here a few breaths. Good. Now, left hand down if it was there. Step into high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Here we go. Almost there. Now, right leg comes up. Tuck that knee into your nose. Warrior two. One breath. Lean forward, look forward. Shuffle the half moon. One breath. One breath into half split. Now push through that right foot. Bend your left knee. Come up slowly. Push, push, push through that right foot so you can balance up into eagle pose so that left leg crosses over the right thigh. Tuck the toes behind the right calf if it's accessible. Hands can come in whatever is comfortable for you. Prayer or the twist. A few breaths here. Sit lower if you can. And unravel slowly. Down into high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Same thing on the left. Inhale, lift up that left leg. Come up onto your toes. Knee to nose. Step that left foot down. Warrior two, one breath. Lean forward, look forward. Half moon pose, one breath. Forward fold, standing split, one breath. Now, charge through that left foot down to the floor. Bend that right knee, stand up. Charging through that left foot into eagle pose. Right leg crosses over left thigh. Switch your arms. Whichever one was on top in the last one, swap that. Or whatever arms you were doing before. You can just grab your shoulders if you want. Or in prayer. Couple breaths here. Slowly unravel out of it. Down into high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Curl in. Warrior two, one breath. Forward to half moon. Half split. Eagle pose. One breath. Come out of it. So your left leg untwists. Bend your right knee. Slide that left leg back. Your left knee will come down to the floor. Straighten that right leg. Left hand comes behind you and stretch backwards. Sort of like a modified side plank, but with more of a backwards arch. I'll stay here for a bit. Good, now come up. Get yourself back into a plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, tiger curl in, left foot steps down, up to warrior two. Forward to half moon pose. Forward fold standing split. Balance, up to eagle pose. One breath. Now unravel, bend your left knee, keep your right leg bent. Step back down, right knee comes down, swivel that. Straighten that left leg and come back to an arched, modified side plank. Push up, hands down, swoop that leg back to a plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. You know what to do here. Warrior two, forward to half moon. Forward fold standing split. Up to eagle pose. Unravel. See if you can seamlessly slide back into that side plank arch. Now, lift that right leg up, swing it behind you, and grab that right ankle and pull it back. So you're in sort of a C shape with your spine and your leg. Keep kicking that foot into your hand. Stay very active here. Good, release it. Curl back down, come forward to a plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, tiger curl in. Warrior two. Forward to half moon pose. Forward fold standing split. Eagle pose. Unravel, slide back seamlessly. Arch lunge back. Now lift up that left foot. Grab your left ankle with your left hand and kick that left foot into the hand, arching back. A few breaths here. Good. Release, swivel around to the front of the mat to a high plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, right foot up. Come forward. Warrior two, half moon. Forward fold standing split. Eagle pose. Unravel, swoop down to the floor. Arch back. Grab that leg. C-shape arch. Now bring these toes together, whichever way you're facing. Sit on your heels with your toes tucked under, toes pose. 5 breaths here, just relax. Blink your eyes open. Come forward to a plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Inhale. forward to warrior two. One breath. Lean forward, half moon. Forward fold, standing split. Eagle pose. Sweep out of it, slide back down into a lunge. Lift that leg up, grab it. C shape with the spine. Now bring those toes together, sitting on your knees, sitting on your heels, sorry, toes tucked under. Breathe. Almost done. This is the last round, and then we'll do a flow through it. So come forward to a plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, knee to nose, warrior two. Half moon. Forward fold, standing split. Eagle. Swoop back. Lunge. Arch. Lift that leg. Stretch. Bring the toes together. Up onto your toes. Now swing back into a squat. Stand up. Mountain pose facing the front of the mat. Breathe. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, walk forward to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Curl in. Warrior two. Half moon pose. Forward fold, standing split. Eagle pose. Unravel, swoop down, lunge, arch back. Lift the leg, arch back. Toes together, sit onto your heels. Now roll back into a squat from here. Stand up mountain pose, face the front. Keep the eyes open or closed here. We're going to do one round each side now. I'm not going to really say anything. We'll just flow through it, okay? So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, walk the hands forward, step into a plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Okay, here we go. I won't really say much, okay? Inhale, right leg up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, walk the hands forward to a plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Just breathe here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Can have the feet hips width apart, bend the knees. Let everything hang. Inhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Engage the shoulder blades so they magnetize towards each other. And pull, stretch those arms over your head. You can bend each leg and straighten the other. Increase that shoulder stretch. Release the hands down. Come down to your hands and your knees. Sit onto your butt. Go cross-legged now. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee. Grow your spine tall. On the inhale, on the exhale, rotate from that length. Inhale one more time. Exhale, twist. Release. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, twist other side. Inhale one more time. Lengthen. Exhale, twist. And release. We're going to come into child's pose. And we're going to finish class here. But if you want to come to Shavasana instead, that's completely up to you. Congratulate yourself for getting through that ladder flow and just for showing up. Rest on the mat as long as you need.